Okay, so I got my flip kit, and we're going to start work on raising the trailer up using this flip kit. So what I've done so far, actually I kind of went ahead of myself. What I've done so far is I loosened up the bolts from the rear leaf spring, as you can see, and I just got a couple of sawhorses, so it still keeps it in line because I still got two bolts. If you can see, I got the front bolt here and here still on, and just the rear part of the leaf spring is hanging down. So just came over here, lifted the rear end, the front end. It's 3 points that it's raised up on, so I still got the front, and even then I can jack that up. Then once I do that, then I can actually get the wheel out once I loosen the other two bolts, and then I can start installation of the flip kit. But I'm gonna break right here, and I'll get back when I get the axle completely off the frame, and show you how I'm gonna do the flip kit and how we're gonna get this all set up. Okay, now as you can see, I've done raised the front end up using the jack. I've got the back end set up on some sawhorses. So now the wheel will just be able to, or the whole axle will be able just to be able to roll out. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll it out, and I'm going to start getting it set up so I can start getting this axle kit in, and or the flip kit, so we can raise this trailer up. All right, now what I've done here, you can see, and this axle's not that heavy, and I was able to manhandle it myself. And what I did was got two more sawhorses, and I actually got the axle set on top, and to make it a little bit easier for me to work on, get a little bit more leverage. So when I take these nuts off and everything, then I'm ready to put the new cradle on. I can just roll it over, and I can wedge it. I can wedge it and hold it. Then I can level it and make sure everything is level, square it up. Once I've done all that, then actually, since it's at a higher level, it'll make the welds a whole lot easier for me, because I don't like to be bending, stooping down, trying to make all these welds, especially a critical weld like this. So I'm going to start getting all this stuff apart, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, now we got the U-bolts off, the plates off. I set the leaf spring down exactly like it came off, so we're going to keep the same orientation. Of course, this is going to be the front, that's going to be the back. I had a little trouble with this one here. As you can see, that bolt started to bend. I guess it was old and rusty, so I had to wind up getting the angle grinder and a cutting wheel and just cut that U-bolt off. So we've got all that off right now. Then we're going to start setting it up for the new cradles, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, now according to the instructions, you got to put these, I think you would consider these mostly like a jacking bolt. Because what you do is you set the cradle on top and you adjust it for parallelism. Now the way I adjusted it for parallelism, and I haven't seen any videos where it shows this, what I did was I got a level. Okay, and you can see the bubble right there. Let me see if I can focus in on that. Okay, so the cradle is level. Then once I got the cradle level, to adjust for parallelism, I just stuck the level on the top, and as you can see, it's level on the top. And it's not a clear shot, but I got the same on the top as I do on the bottom. So once I get the other one set up and paralleled and trued and everything else, and I'm going to tack weld these in. Once I get these tack welded in, and the other thing I'm going to do is check here on the sides like this, get it somewhat flush on both sides, and then make sure it's level, because it's level on the bottom. We just got to make sure it's level on the top. So once we do that, we'll weld this in. Then we'll finish up getting the leaf springs in, get the U-bolts in, get everything mounted up. Then we'll be ready to put it back on the trailer. All right, so now I'm about ready to weld. And as you can see, I've already got it leveled underneath, got it leveled on the top. And what I decided to do is I got a couple of welding magnets, and so I put one on this side, then I put one on the opposite side. That way I can get it all squared up, and everything's true right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tacking these in. Then I'll do the same thing for the other side, and I'll show you what it looks like with everything assembled. That'll be the next step. Everything's going to be assembled with the leaf spring on top of the axle versus on the bottom, and that's going to complete our axle flip. Then we can start putting everything back together on the trailer. Okay, so our flip is complete. We got the leaf spring now is on top, as you can see right there on both sides. It's a little sunny on there, it might be a little glare, but got it on both sides. So overall, you can see right here, this is probably the best view right here. Actually, it raised my trailer overall right under 6 inches, and that's the lift I needed. That way this rear end won't scrape, because my truck, where it hitches, I got a 6-inch lift on my truck, so I needed a 6-inch lift on this trailer, or else it would have been hanging real low to the ground. So that's it. The flip is complete, and that's what it looks like. The cradles are welded on. Everything is tightened down. I mean, I don't have a torque wrench, so basically just tighten it as tight as you can get it without you feeling it strip. So torqued it down pretty good. It's welded on, so I don't think I'm going to have any problems with it. And that's it. That's the complete flip from start to finish. Of course, I didn't show every single detail, but I mean, you get the general idea how to do it, and I think it's pretty easy to do. And overall, it took me, I don't know, having to just take my time, it just took me under 3 hours. All right, that's it. I'm out.